Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlyn and today I have a very exciting video planned for you guys. I am finally announcing my college decision for 2020 and I couldn't be more happy. So basically how this is going to work is I'm going to be eliminating schools and then I'm going to have my final two. I will talk about each school and then I'll display which one I'm going to. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first school that I am going to eliminate is going to be Embry Riddle Aeronautical University, and I am eliminating this school for various reasons. I never got to visit this school, however, it is in the heart of Daytona, and very city vibe, I guess you could say. And so I didn't really like the location. It is also an aeronautical university, so if I ever wanted to change my major, I would have to transfer to a whole different school. And also it is pretty expensive and I did not get in with my intended major. I would have to go into the engineering program like a year later. So I didn't feel comfortable doing that and I felt like Embry Riddle was just not the right school for me. So I had to eliminate that one. The next school that I had to eliminate was the University of Tennessee. My dad was not too happy about this one. However, it is very expensive and I did not get in with my intended major, and I also did not get to visit this school, and if I'm not able to visit the school, I don't feel comfortable moving in. So ultimately I had to eliminate the University of Tennessee. The next school that I do have to eliminate is Florida Atlantic University, and I have to eliminate this one just because it's a safety school. I applied to this school not knowing that I would get into all the other schools. I applied for mechanical engineering and that is not the major I want. I would like aerospace engineering, and so Florida Atlantic I didn't think was right for me. I never visited, it wasn't my major, so it was completely off my list. The next school that I'm going to eliminate is going to be Mississippi State University. Mississippi State I have loved for a few years now. I have shirts and banners and bags and everything in Mississippi State, and I will always be a fan of them. However, it is out of state. I wasn't able to visit, and I felt like there were better schools for me to go to, so I had to eliminate Mississippi State. The next school that I'm going to eliminate is going to be the University of Alabama. When I announced that I got in, a lot of people loved that I got into Alabama. However, it ultimately came down to the price and the location and all of that good stuff. So basically it is expensive. I wasn't able to visit, etc., etc. So Alabama had to go. The next school that I want to eliminate is the University of Alabama in Huntsville. This school seemed perfect for me. However, I wasn't able to visit. So it is also out of state, more expensive, etc., etc. Huntsville is known as Rocket City, so it would be perfect for like internships with the Space Center for aerospace engineering. However, I thought there were better options, so I had to eliminate that one. It ultimately came down to Florida Tech and UCF. My parents and I were 50-50 on both schools. We went to a college fair, talked to both people from both schools. We were still 50-50. We had to kind of look at different factors such as price and location and major and internships, and we had to look at all different things. So UCF is a public school, Florida Tech is a private school. UCF is cheaper, Florida Tech is not. Both I could get internships with Kennedy Space Center. One has more school spirit, one I felt more comfortable at and I thought I would enjoy more, and I ultimately decided on UCF. I'm going to be a night, which I'm so happy about. Florida Tech, I just felt like I wouldn't feel at home there, and when I visited UCF and I stepped foot on that campus, I knew it was right for me. My family enjoyed it. Great engineering program. UCF felt more at home, and it is also not too far from home. It is still around Disney and other places I enjoy, so I'm happy to announce that I'm going to UCF and I'm going to be a night. I am so happy. If you have any advice or any questions or tips, or if you are a UCF student and you have any input for me, let me know. If you also want to know the 7 schools that rejected me, I can also make a video about that, of why I got rejected, or my stats such as test scores and GPA that got me into these schools. So just comment down below. I am more than happy to make videos about it or talk about it individually to some of you. So yeah, just let me know. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that down below, and I will see you all in the next video.